Morning to Jeff Stein. Good morning, sir.
And a good morning to both of you. Been a little chilly and a little snowy since we last talked.
Yeah, you're not lying. You mainly went up over in your direction. We got spared once again. We had a little pocket that kept us clear here in central Iowa. But we need to learn a little something that happened on this day in history. So what happened on this day with the Iowa Almanac?
Well, it's not as interesting as Elvis 50 years ago today on TV. Wow, 50 years.
50.
That's a number. Well, we know that Iowa became a state in December of 1846, and we'll talk about Statehood Day later this month, the official day, but it was a process. You don't just become a state one day. The territorial government was converted to state government over a period of months, and Iowa's first state governor was a somewhat unlikely choice. Ansel Briggs was his name. He was a native of Vermont who moved from Ohio to Iowa in 1839 after hearing of great opportunities in that new land called Iowa. He opened a stagecoach business and earned a good living transporting mail for the government. His travel in eastern Iowa for his business led him to become well known, and he soon held various positions, declaring himself a Democrat. As Iowa was forming its state government, Briggs became a candidate for governor, using as his slogan a toast he had once made at a banquet. Here's what it was: "No banks but earth, and they well tilled." You've really got to parse that, but it has to do with agriculture and business. He won the nomination against two opponents, and then won the general election as a Democrat against his Whig opponent by only 247 votes out of more than 15,000 cast. Now remember, the Republican Party had yet to even be formed. That would still be 8 years away in Crawfordsville, Iowa. Well, it was on this date, December 3rd, 1846, that an informal inauguration was held for Iowa's first governor. A committee of 2 senators and 2 representatives escorted Ansel Briggs into the House chamber of the state capitol, and again, that was in Iowa City. The Chief Justice administered an oath. Then the governor sat and listened as his inaugural address was read aloud by a friend who was a member of the state Senate. He was not required to deliver his own inaugural address.
Wow.
But in it, he asked for the General Assembly's aid and indulgence as he began that job. Briggs declined to serve more than that first 4-year term, believing that the job should be placed in more capable hands. He was a consistently humble man and did not ever live in Iowa City, the state capital, while he was governor. Instead, he lived in his adopted Iowa hometown of Andrew, that's in Jackson County, despite the fact that there were no traveled roads from there to Iowa City. So Governor Briggs would make the trips as necessary on horseback and at times on foot, days and nights at a time. Again, middle 1800s, pre-Civil War era. But that, on horseback and on foot, is how Ansel Briggs got to Iowa City to be sworn in as Iowa's first governor on this date in 1846.
Wow, I think I know why he didn't want to be governor a second time around. The commute was beyond reasonable. How about that, Professor?
You think you've got a bad commute in the morning. Try this guy.
Days and nights just to get to work?
Both ways.
Wow.
10 feet of snow. It kind of makes you wonder if you had to go back to those times when we didn't have all the conveniences we have today, if people would still run for offices like they are, or realize that was part of the duties of your term. What do you think would happen, Professor?
Well, no, it's a great question. Now, keep in mind you had a much smaller population, and so when people would look around a room and say who ought to run for something, it was harder to hide.
You're ducking under the tables, yeah. Just trying to make it to work on time. All right, Professor.
Just don't be the guy who had to leave to get a drink of water or use the restroom. You find yourself elected governor.
All right, so people want to go back and
a different time
and visit with some of the things we talked about, because those are some fascinating things. Again, the first governor on this day. That's pretty cool. And then you didn't even have to read your inauguration speech. You had somebody else do it for you.
Love it. It's important things to know about our history here of what makes our great state. If people want to learn more, Professor, where should they go?
You can go to iowaalmanac.com. That has this story and all the others that we talk about every morning. iowaalmanac.com. Maybe Governor Reynolds would want to go back to this tradition and have one of you, either one of, or maybe both. It could be like a choral reading. You could read her inaugural address next month.
Would that be cool?
The State of the State, do a little theatrical production
We'll just do roles. Yeah, we'll do role playing instead of having Governor Reynolds do it. Okay, next time you see her.
I think it's something that the listeners, the viewers, should get behind. Why not have you there at the, I guess the event's going to be at the convention center. Why not have the two of you deliver the address while she sits there and listens? I think it'd be inspired.
I love this
How
idea.
often do you see the governor, Professor?
After that comment, it will probably be a very long time again.
Because you see her on a regular basis. Bring that up in conversation, and we'll see where it goes from there.
I promise you, the next time I see her, I will mention this idea. And as I said, I doubt there will be a meeting anytime soon as a result.
I don't know.
I'm game.
Kim likes Jackie.
You know, she supports the arts.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to tell the high school kids why choral reading is still an important thing we need to study and know. So I think you're right on board.
You may have stumbled upon something, sir.
Would you promise to glue each page onto a black piece of construction paper then?
For those that have dealt with Iowa High School Speech Association, you've got the biggest thrill out of that statement right now. Yes, I would do that, Professor.
That works.
Very good.
All right, sir. Try to stay warm, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.